Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Tonight we're chatting with Faye and Shanequa from Early Head Start. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
I can't wait to hear about this program. Faye, why don't you start? Tell us a little bit about Early Head Start.
Okay, so Early Head Start, specifically home visiting, we serve families from birth to 3. Well, actually, we do prenatal as well.
Cool.
And it's just based on us coming into your home 90 minutes a week, supporting you, coordinating with you to help you get your baby to those developmental milestones, as well as making sure there aren't any things that we need to pull in early intervention for.
I think that's so important because I know a lot of moms with their little ones get really stressed out, like, my kid can't read, and you're like, your kid is 1.
Exactly. And you know what? That was a cue to mention, but you just brought it right up because a lot of what we deal with are those unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
I just want my baby to have it all overnight. And your baby can get some very good milestones in, but a lot of my communication with my parents is supporting them to understand, no, it's okay that she only knows an A right now. Yeah. She doesn't have to know the whole alphabet.
Right, so that's awesome that you can come in and kind of just like make sure everyone's
okay,
you're good.
Crowd.
Yeah, you're on the right path. So how many families do you serve in the area?
You got it. So each home visitor can have anywhere between 10 to 12 families. Okay. I'm currently at 11. And there's our federal income guidelines, but we serve pretty much all of Winnebago County. I think in totality with all teachers, we have about 114 families that we're serving. And it's just a great opportunity to provide that support. There is the educational piece for the child, but just providing the support for the family.
I bet that that's almost, even more, the emotional
bigger
support
part, and it'll get to another piece I know we'll discuss of why I love my job.
Yeah.
So, yes.
All right, so tell me a little bit about, how you started working here.
Okay, well, I've always had a desire to work for the city because of the great benefits, of course. And I started for years ago going just at the Head Start level, which is 3 to 5.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, and I think we found out, that was always kind of blocked to me. So when I applied for the Early Head Start, and then found out about home visiting, it was like a win-win because you're in their homes, you're supporting them in their environments, you're able to see where those other needs are and just help get the referrals and the resources to them so they can sustain.
Well, you never know too, if you're talking about that 3 to 5, that where something in the home might have made a change that you can actually now go home when you're younger, which is so cool. All right, so tell us a day in the life of Faye.
All right, so a day in the life. You're gonna, if you start in the office, you're gonna get to the office, you're gonna be getting your lesson plans together, and you're gonna be packing your bags. That's a total joke at the office about us packing those bags, because some teachers are gonna overfill with activities, some teachers will take a little bit less. I won't tell you what end of the spectrum I'm on. So then you load your bags, you've got your lesson plans, you hit the ground. You go to your visits. I may be at a visit on the West End, then I go from there to the East Side. I even have a visit that I do in McChesney. If you're lucky in between, you can find a clean bathroom, get a quick bathroom break, and then you're off to the next visit. So on a typical day, I can have anywhere from 2 to 4 visits. Okay. 4 is pretty much a max because again, we're spending that 90 minutes with each family. And it's just a ton of fun.
I bet. Okay, Shanequa, you've been sitting on the couch, super quiet. What are you doing here?
Well, Faye is my daughter's early home start, Head Start teacher, and I feel like she's been real supportive of me. Because when I came to her, I was pregnant. I didn't know what I was going to do. Sure. So she made sure I accomplished the goals that I wanted and was able to get the stability in my family.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's real good, as far as giving
How
those
old
resources.
Is your daughter?
She's 2. She just turned 2.
She's not reading yet.
No.
It's okay.
She's close though. She's close.
That's awesome. Well, I love that. I love that you guys came together too. That's so cool to see your relationship. And Faye, you are really here because you're looking for more people to be part of this community.
We definitely would like to grow our community as far as getting in touch with those families who are out there. So anyone with a child. That's either pregnant up until age 3, contact us. We are actively taking more families. Also, we need some staff. We need some family support staff. We need some coach mentors, and even some of the Head Start classroom staff.
So many different
come
opportunities.
Our way. Yeah, city's great to work for.
Oh, and how fun are these ladies? You're gonna have the best day ever. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
And coming up next is Game Day with Serenity from Almond Insurance. Are you ready to turn your socks into skee balls? That's what we're doing next. Don't go anywhere.